Okay, so for this lab, you're going to get a kit like this. All the kits will look a little bit different, but same general thing. These represent atoms. You'll mainly use the black ones. They have 4, can't really see in the video, but they have 4 holes in them. The white ones have 1 hole. These are hydrogen atoms. The red ones have 2 holes, so they can only have 2 bonds. Those are beryllium atoms. And then you have some that have 3 holes. Those would be like boron, that can only have 3 bonds. And some, like the yellow, have the yellow have 4. But some other colors, you just count, they have more holes, like 5 or 6. And so they'll be used for like octahedrals or things like that. And so how you'll build your models, you should have drawn your Lewis structures, checked over, make sure they look correct, and then these short things represent a single bond. So let's say I have an atom and it has a single bond to a hydrogen atom. This is my center atom, that's a single bond. This one with the 1 hole represents a hydrogen atom. So boom, that would be a single bond. Use the short, thick ones for the single bonds. And then let's say this molecule has a double bond on the other side. To make a double or a triple bond, you're going to use the longer ones. And so if I want to make a double bond, I'm going to use 2 of these. And so plug it in, 1, 2. And I want this to have a double bond to another atom. And so I'm literally going to take 2 of these and plug them in to this. And that would be a double bond. And then you can see the shape this structure has. You can see they're starting to bend. And then maybe this has a single bond to something else. And then my center atom now it's sharing 8 electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8. And this is like 3D what it looks like. And this is, you can't probably see, but it lays pretty flat. This is, the center atom is attached to 3 things and has 0 lone pairs. This is a trigonal planar, and they are, lays pretty flat. Now, if I wanted this to have a triple bond, that's a double bond. A triple bond would be, I would need 3 of the long ones. And I'm going to connect all 3 of these to something else. And so this would be, my center atom has a triple bond to another atom. And that's what that would look like. Now, with the modeling kits, you can't really do lone pairs on the center atom. So we don't have this stuff for that. So you can, if you want to represent lone pairs, you can just add like add an empty bond or something outside of it to give you that an idea. But this would be here. So what shape would this be? I've got a center atom. It's got a triple bond. So sharing 2, 4, 6 electrons, and we're pretending this is a lone pair. So that's 8. So it's attached to 1 atom. It's got 1 lone pair. That'd be a linear. And if you look, it's pretty linear. It's pretty straight. Now, something that I like people to notice with these kits are when you make double bonds. And this is why our shapes that we have, why they occur. If you look at the double bonds, you can tell they flare out. Remember, this bond is 2 electrons, this bond is 2 electrons. We know electrons are negatively charged. They don't want to be close to each other, so they repel each other. They push apart. And that's why these geometric shapes happen, why things become pyramidal or planar. It's because the electrons in the bonds want to get as far apart from each other as possible, because negative repels negative. So this is how you build the kit. You're going to build your structures. After you build a few, get them checked off, and keep going and have fun.